Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're watching from all over the globe. I am Chukwuka Okeke, broadcasting from Nigeria. I welcome you very warmly as usual to this live broadcast. Okay, and I have something quite interesting, quite exciting, quite educative, to share with us. But before I go to the blog post, there's an update from admin, okay, concerning just a few days, about 2 days away to October 1st, when, of course, everyone is encouraged within the TBC community to pay their admin fees, okay, in order to keep their cement wet. All right. It's very, very important because it's been identified that one of the key problems that new members and maybe some of the existing members are having is knowing what to do in order to cement TBC growth that started with the August promo, from admin. Okay, so now we all have to step up to show the new members the how of cementing. Okay, because when they know how to cement, then the cementing will continue to be wet. Otherwise, it will turn dry and in powder form. And that way, we will not be able to achieve, our objective. TBC admin, will not be able to see, what he had planned out concerning, the admin credits. Okay, so the new members need to understand what it is all about. They need to know how to cement. They need to know what to do. And it is the leaders, those TBCians that brought them into TBC, that has that responsibility. We need to go that extra mile to teach everyone that we brought into TBC community what to do at the right time in order to be able to achieve the objective of every strategy that TBC admin had introduced. And the current one on the front burner is the cementing of TBC growth. All right? Okay, so let me quickly go to the to TBC blog and share with us that blog post from admin. All right, so one moment. All right, here we are, right there at on TBC blog, okay? And this is the article I want to share with us. It says, keep your cement wet while you are building. It's a poster, it's an image, it's an article, okay? So here is the poster, okay? Of course, we all remember, for those of us that have been in TBC for some time, we know we have cash centers. Okay. As a matter of fact, admin encouraged as many people, as many TBCs as possible to be cash centers. All right, to create cash centers. Okay, where you have the seller and the buyer, and the cash center itself. Okay, to transact, businesses for those TBCs who don't have easy access to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and those coins that TBC has been accepts for payment. Okay. Now, let me read. And of course, they are dotted all over the place. Okay. So you identify them and then make transactions with them, transact through them for the payment of your admin fees or other fees, that you are likely to be paying. Now, I read October 1st, the day we will cement all of September's growth. It's only 2 days away. But is your cement wet or dry? Perhaps you have succeeded in collecting a commitment from each of your personal referrals to make their payments of the admin fee on October 1st. And even with the teams below them all. But how are they all going to be able to make those payments? The answer to how will determine if your cement is dry. If they don't know how, then your cement is dry, like powder and useless. So make sure to keep your cement wet by helping them all know how they will be making that admin fee payment on October 1st. Do they already have Bitcoin or one of the other coins admin accepts? Most of our newest members never even heard of Bitcoin. So don't assume that they will have Bitcoin ready. Most only have cash, that is fiat paper money. Are you starting to see how important this specific preparation is now? Right now, you should be connecting your referrals to TBC leaders local to them. I mean, the referrals. These referrals that have the ability to convert cash into bulk credits or Bitcoin. Then an upfront plan should be put in place so that your referrals know exactly how they are going to complete all of the steps needed to make that admin fee payment on October 1st. Who will they meet? Who will they meet with to hand over the cash that will help them get the needed bulk credit or Bitcoin so that they can make the payment on time? Plus, you need to prepare your referrals to pay an additional 20% to these local leaders for their services as a cash center. Let me continue and finish with this so it can flow. If you had purchased $25 of Bitcoin on Monday, it will have only been worth $20 on Tuesday. That is the main problem of holding on to Bitcoin. You could lose a lot of money, of value, even in just one day. That was a 20% in just one day. So you need to understand that the cash center's fee of 20% is very reasonable considering the volatility of market-based coins such as Bitcoin. A 20% fee is about $5 to $6. So prepare your referrals to have enough to cover that cost on top of the admin fee. This is all part of how, in order to keep your silent wealth. Keep everything in perspective. The pathway out of poverty is not free. Even if admin credits allow them to get started for free, do your referrals have an alternative to become a millionaire so fast that is less expensive? If anyone can answer that question with a yes, I'd like to know about it as soon as possible. Because as far as I know, TBC is the least expensive path to become a millionaire in the world. Bitcoin bounties have the power to lift a poor person out of poverty super fast. The end of the TBC distribution phase is coming much sooner than most of you realize. TBC merchants are pouring in very fast now because of the merchant promo. So if anyone bugs at the cost of doing TBC this way, then you should ask that person, what is the cost of not doing TBC? That's the end of that thought-provoking article, very informative, and that is the important thing here, how, to do what is required at this point in time. Okay, so let me stop sharing my screen so I can, conclude. Okay, so you've had it. You've had a short article, but full of wisdom from TBC admin. Okay, it's part of the training. All right, even to show the entire world of TBCians how to keep the cement wet and not dry. Okay, so if we follow what admin has said, we will also realize what I said from onset during the intro of this live broadcast, that part of the key problem, within TBC community is that some leaders, a lot of leaders are not teaching the people they brought in what to do. Quite a sizable number of leaders are not doing that, and that is the problem. So the point here now is that whoever you are introducing into the TBC community, ensure you teach them, take them through what you are doing. That's the only way you can duplicate yourself. When the people you are bringing in know how to do what you have done and what you are doing within TBC community. That's very important. If everybody knows what to do, then it makes it easier for us to duplicate very fast. Okay, so leaders, I want to encourage us to show more commitment. We need to show more commitment. All right, we need to go the extra mile, okay, of showing the people we have brought in, our referrals, how to do what we are doing. All right, it will make us get to our ultimate goal very, very fast. All right, and that is why admin brought out this article, 2 days before, so that what needs to be done now, if you haven't done, the content, what is on the content of this article, quickly gather your team members, your referrals, and teach them, all right, how they can make their admin payments. All right, through the steps that TBC admin has introduced. He has made it very, very easy. And so even after reading this and you are not still sure, contact whoever brought you into TBC community. Okay, there must be some leaders that he or she knows that can help you, okay, get ready. You still have today, tomorrow, okay, to put your acts together so that on October 1st, you can make your payment immediately without any difficulties. Okay, all right. So I'm going to leave it there. I just believe that everyone that will, watch this video will be able to, at least have, a leeway into doing what is needful at this point in time. Okay. Nevertheless, after going through this and you still have problems with understanding that, or with even doing, making your payment, quickly get in touch with me. Okay? If you go through my video below this live broadcast, you will see at the description section there, you will be able to see quite a number of how to get in touch with me, my details of my contact. Get in touch with me. I will help you. I will teach you. So long as you're ready to learn, I will teach you. That's part of the sacrifices that most leaders within TBC community, are making right now. Okay, so we need to make a lot of sacrifices, okay, to make sure that, what we are doing is flowing. Okay, we need to unite together with unity of purpose in order, to help achieve our objective. Okay. Also remember, always, as I say, always remember to like my videos and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay. And when you subscribe, you will see, the bell icon. Click on it so you can get notifications, to see and watch my latest videos. I thank you so very much, as many as are watching and listening. I do this every single day. I invite you to join me, in my daily live broadcasts. Thank you so very much. Goodbye and God bless you all.